This is one of the best SMGs to be using in ranked play, the Lachmann Sub, otherwise known as the MP5. The Vasnev is still a little bit better with the attachments, but with this weapon you have so much mobility, you can fly around the map and you completely obliterate everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, here's what I'm running in the gameplay. I believe this is like the best overall setup if you're trying to drop an MGB. The primary doesn't really matter, but all this stuff is the best. So for the primary, this is going to be the Lachmann Sub. This thing is pretty much like the M4, the SMGs. It's good in like every single area, which I do have a few different setups for the weapon, because the one that we're running in the gameplay, if you aren't the best player, you probably won't like the setup, so I got one that's a little bit easier to use. For the ranked play, you can literally use either one. It doesn't really matter. It's just whichever one you perform best with. With all that said though, let's go over the setup that we're running in the gameplay, my personal favorite one, which you want to go over to the stock and throw on the stockless mod. This is going to add a lot of mobility to the weapon. This makes it one of the fastest moving guns in the game. You're going to be flying around the map like super efficiently. Although we are going to be losing a lot of our recoil control, so if we take a look at it, you guys just saw me beam the targets, but now with this, there was a lot of like initial recoil. We are going to be adding some attachments to like mitigate that recoil, but there still is going to be a decent amount. With that said, the other setup that I will be showing you is going to have a different stock that's going to be a little bit easier to control, although I really do recommend you guys to try to learn the one with the no stock. Next up, you guys want to go over to the muzzle. This is going to severely reduce the amount of recoil on the weapon. You guys want to add the Lockshot KT85. We are going to be losing a little bit of our ADS speed, but you really won't notice that whatsoever. And then for the tuning, bring up that recoil stabilization. This is going to reduce the horizontal recoil on the weapon, and then you want to increase the gun kick control so it reduces the vertical recoil. Now if we test out the weapon, you guys can see there's a little bit of a slower ADS, but still very snappy, and the recoil is so much easier to control. Still is a little bit of horizontal though. So what we're going to be doing is going over to the rear grip, and you want to add the Lachmann TCG10. That's going to add a lot of recoil control. We are going to be losing a little bit of our aiming stability, but that's really not going to matter whatsoever. It's not enough to notice it. Then for the tuning, you guys want to go over and increase the ADS speed and the sprint to fire speed. And if you're wondering why I don't like max out some of the bars, that is because this isn't based on a linear scale, so sometimes you get the most amount of ADS when you increase it here rather than if you were to max it out. Next up, you guys want to go over to the underbarrel, and I'm going to be using a very unique attachment. I saw a few divs running this, not this setup, but this underbarrel, so I really wanted to try, and oh my days, it makes the weapon feel super good. The operator foregrip, the reason this one is so good, it allows you to rush very efficiently. We don't really have any cons, but we have like a very tight hipfire spread. Say you want a little bit more recoil control on the weapon, try running the phase 3 grip. This is a very good underbarrel. And then if you want like overall recoil control and hipfire accuracy, try out the Merc foregrip. We're just losing a little bit of our ADS, but you don't really notice it that much, so this is another very good option. For me though, I'm going to be running the operator foregrip, and then I recommend you guys to tune it for the hip walking speed. And oh my days, I hate this. Bring up the hip walking speed and the ADS speed, and so now this weapon is going to be very snappy, and it just moved, but it doesn't really matter too much. So now if we test out the weapon, very snappy ADS. When we go to test out the recoil, I can beam that medium target. You guys can see a little bit of horizontal, so you only can really use this weapon at close range, or like this setup at close range. But that close range engagement will be very hard to lose. This thing completely fries. One of the fastest killing SMGs in the game. If you're in the enemy's face, you will be popping off. Say you want to use the Merc foregrip, I would tune it about the same thing. And then for the phase 3 grip, I believe we are going to tune that in the same way if you want to use this. For the phase 3, you actually want to tune it for the recoil stabilization, reducing the horizontal recoil, and then increase the aiming walking speed. And then the rest of the cons that we're getting don't really matter. Now you guys can see still a snappy ADS. A little bit easier to control the weapon. I just prefer the other one just because I'm a very aggressive player. For the last attachment, this one is going to be a personal preference thing. If I'm playing like public matches, or I'm playing hardpoint where I'm getting so many kills, I'm probably going to run the 40 round magazine. Tried out the 50 round mag, but you just run around the map a little bit too slow. I really do not like the movement speed. Say I'm playing ranked, I'll probably go over to the ammo, and I'm going to throw in the armor piercing, then tune that for the damage range and the ball velocity, increasing the range and just make the weapon feel better. Although, you know, I cannot use it. There's a big bug in the game that I just cannot use armor piercing. Super annoying. Let me know if you have that bug too. It's only been like 5 months and they haven't fixed it. What you guys can also do is throw on an optic. Sometimes on ranked, you got to be like on point with your accuracy. You cannot miss a single shot, so the optic does come in clutch on ranked. That being said, the optic I recommend is going to be the Corona Mini Pro or the Slime Line Pro. It's pretty much just a personal the Slim Line Pro. It's just a personal preference thing. For me, I'm usually going to run the Corona Mini Pro, and then I will tune it to make it a little bit farther away. The farther you make the sight, the more more FOV you're gonna have, and you're gonna have less visual recoil, but the targets are gonna be a little bit smaller, so I usually bring it about 75% up. For the bar on the left, I recommend increasing that flinch resistance, makes it a little bit easier to stay on target, plus the ADS speed is already pretty good if we check it out. Very, very, very snappy ADS, easy to control the weapon. Okay, medium range a little bit difficult, but like I said, if you use this weapon at close range, you shouldn't really be losing any gunfights. I love using this on like search and destroy. What you guys can also do is go over to the laser. This is very fun to use on public match search and destroy. You have so much mobility. Throw in the laser, bring up the sprint to fire speed and the ADS speed. So now we're gonna have so much freaking mobility on this gun. Like, look at that snappy ADS. So difficult to lose a close range engagement, like actually. So here's the setup I'm running in the gameplay. And just remember, if you're playing ranked and you don't want to run a magazine, you might want to throw on like some ammo, or you could throw on an optic. It's just a personal preference thing. For the next setup I want to go over, this one is going to be a lot easier to use. If you're newer to the game, you're going to like this one way more. Pretty much the same thing, but we got the shark fin just for a little bit of stability. Again, you can put on the Merc foregrip, the phase 3 grip, or the operator if you want. I just prefer the shark fin. On the muzzle, we still got the lock shot with the same tuning. For the shark fin tuning, here is that, and oh my daisy mood, but you guys saw it. The barrels are a little bit weird on this thing. I don't really like the barrels because like for this one, we get a little bit of movement, but then we're losing a lot of recoil control. With this, we're getting a lot of movement, but then we're really hurting the range, and there's not that much damage range on the weapon, and this one just like slows down the weapon way too much, and so I just recommend staying away from the barrels. Lastly though, for the stock, we're going to be running the mobile stock, where you want to tune it for the ADS speed and the aim walking speed. Dude, stop! There you guys go. And then remember, if you want, you can take off this and add an optic. This is going to be pretty fun to use on ranked play. If I'm playing slower, I'll usually use a setup like this, and you guys can see a lot easier to beam the targets. I feel like most people are gonna like this setup unless you're like super freaking nasty at the game. Oh yeah, so easy to use. Here is the overview of this class setup and all this tuning, and in the gameplay we got a nasty MGB. I definitely recommend watching the gameplay if you do want to get a little bit better. Yo, one dude went long with an RPK. He's gonna be annoying. He's gonna be an actual menace on the map today. Where are these dudes at? Where are these dudes at? Okay, yeah, see, I think he's the one with the RPK. Unless he's just a different menace. Yo, I don't like him at all because I can't like play normal.
Confirming next hard point. Stand by.
Oh my days, oh my days. Oh shit. He had like incendiary rounds or something. I don't know why I was on fire. Is there incendiary rounds in this game? If I was non-stop reporting people for cheating, that's funny. Yeah, I tuned into his stream for a second last night, and he was just like, cheater, 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 cheater. It was so funny. No, which makes me feel a lot better though if I play with him and I don't do that good, or like something happens, you know. He won't blame the teammates, he'll blame the cheater. Just giving everyone shadow bans, just handing them out like cookies. I want to try this thing out in ranked. Like, I know it's good, but I've only used the Vasnev as my SMG. Okay, we got the advanced UAV. We're chilling. There we go. Boom. Let's go. This guy's going upstairs. He's exploring the map. Oh my days! Assassin's Creed? I thought we're playing Call of Duty. Yeah, I know, Grim. I know. I don't want you guys to join, but I also don't mind if you guys join, if that makes sense. It's just like, if you're really good at the game, don't join the game, because then you take all the kills. Yeah, we're lagging like crazy. We're not lagging, but we're just like skipping. Frame dropping. So we're on the 20. Are we gonna do this, or are we gonna choke again? Let's go up behind them. That was so scary because I thought I killed them and then I didn't, and then I thought I did and then I didn't, and then I just missed. That's pretty embarrassing, not gonna lie. I'm really bad at the game, so I have to join. Oh yeah? You're just so bad. You have to join.
Target's changing mags. Locating the next hard point. Get ready. Enemy personnel at the hard point.
I don't know where these guys are sitting. I need a UAV ASAP. Oh yeah, I forgot the shotguns have the fire rounds. I forgot about that. I completely forgot. Boom. Okay, that's just a decoy. I need to learn the callouts on this map. I know a couple. I'm getting pretty good with the callouts though. He probably thinks I have walls. Got a couple people down here. Come on. Oh my days. Ah. Oh my god. Fuck. Stop. Just fucking breathe, please. I mean, frickin', we don't swear. Dude, what just happened?
Confirming next hard point. Stand by.
Dude, I need a UAV because I don't know where they're spawning. I really don't know where they're spawning.
Location updated.
MGB, let's frickin' go, boys. Easy motherfucking dubs. If you want to see daily nukes and videos, the best class setups and live streams, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. We're on our way to 100 frickin' K. Want to help me make my dreams come true and get better at the game? Boom, boom, win-win. Hit the subscribe button. Also, a like is appreciated. Let's frickin' go, boys. Dude, yeah, if that was Devour, he definitely would have reported me. Let's go, let's go. Easy. Dude, I really want to try this thing out in ranked. I feel like once I get a lot better at ranked, it would be fun to use like random class setups in there. Like winning a game with deagles only. Like your whole team just uses deagles. And you can somehow win a ranked game. That'd be cool. But I don't think that's like very difficult. Yeah, we can play very aggressive now because our life doesn't really matter. We already got the nuke. Let's see how many kills we can get. If we can get a 100 kill game in here, that would be amazing. It seems like both teams are capturing the points and stuff. So I think we're chilling. Yo, it's teammates. If you guys can get a UAV. I wish your streaks would lap in this game. Like, usually pleasure watching the Goat Fry stream well. See you later. Okay, sounds good, Wolf. I will see you later, dude. I hope you have a great rest of your day, my dude. Yo, Zachary, what's up, man? What's up, Zachary? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Oh, we're on the 40. Oh, easy. Let's go. He's over here in the hallway. Oh, aimbot. No, dude. If I could have flicked over, why didn't his boyfriend have to show up last second? Damn it. Finishing her. What's up, G? What's up, G? I did say hi to you earlier. I just want to make sure, you know, I'm not ignoring you. I did see your chat in there. Yeah, I really want that crossbow. I really want to see if I can get a nuke with the crossbow. Or I really want to get a nuke with it. I know I can do it. I just want a nuke with it. But I got to go hook up the console. Got to go do that whole thing. The whole spiel. That was decent though. A little 42 gun streak. Not too bad, boys. Now that we got the gameplay, we can kind of use anything. Home. Home. Oh, can't chow that. Nope, this is an SMG that acts just like an SMG. We should be able to get 100 kills, though. Oh, crossbow, boys. Crossbow. Okay, imagine we get the nuke right now with the crossbow. Okay, now with that aim. This thing's scary. Okay, it's very difficult to use without the sights. Oh my days. Sweet, just wanted to show some yeah. What was that? That was horrible. Sweet, just wanted to show us some ports like always. You're an inspiration, man. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you, dude. That means a lot, man. Means a lot finishing her. There was a lot of guys there. I didn't even see them. Yo, PogChamp, what's up? You nuked me and my buddies on Museum earlier. We talked a bit in the post game. That was my first nuke experience. Truly domination. Yo, GG's, dude. I'm glad. Oh, shit. That's probably what it was like. Yo, I'm glad I could take your nuke virginity, dude. Let's go, boys. I'll put up the chat up on screen. It's probably not going to work like usual, but let's see if it works. Okay, if you guys chat, it might work. Who knows? You guys might be in the video if you chat. Let's freaking go. Let's take a look at the sexy MP5. The inspect's not going to lie, a little bit lackluster on it, but it's looking pretty good. Let's freaking go, boys. Grim, you're in the video. Easy nukes and a Duke. Let's go.
What?
Yeah, that's a nuke, buddy. Oh,
a little bit like young. I bought a yours today. I'm petty all yellow like bird.